So you're denying me access to information from the prison?
Yes, I am.
Watching corrupt cops get absolutely destroyed is the best thing in the world. Today we are bringing you two cases where corrupt cops messed with the wrong people. On June 27, 2021, a YouTuber who goes by the name Illinois Tyrant News and Accountability posted a video showing him being stopped and ID'd by officers as he was biking on a public driveway. The way this auditor handles the corrupt cops will make your day.
This is a little road, the Highway County Road, leading up here to this road right here, which is the main entrance. What's up, John? What's up, Great Sky? And so we rode our bikes back this way because there's no signs right here saying that it's, private property or not publicly accessible. What's up, Skywalker? And so we rode back over in here, and Dum Dum decides to tell me that we're on private property. I understand it's penitentiary property, but this is a public accessible road to their visitors' parking lot. He escorted us back up here, saying that this was a private road. And he said there was a sign up here, but the only sign is this canine dog on premises sign, warning. That's it. So, yep, here's the cops, boys and girls. Here's the cops.
As the officer arrives, the auditor becomes even more confident. Despite his astonishingly ill-informed reasoning, the auditor keeps his cool and still manages to educate him.
How's it going, man?
Oh, not bad.
Good.
I got a call.
Yeah, I know, and it's over. If this road, he says it's private, but there's no sign saying it's not. So, and there's the parking lot's right there, right? That's where you go in to visit somebody, right? So this is the open road, right?
I don't know where the lines are.
Right, and then he's trying to tell me it's private, but I know it's not. You know it's not, because the public, how do I go and visit somebody if I want to visit somebody, right?
Well, the parking lot's there.
Right, so that's where, I would go to the door, though, to find out, on information on how to visit somebody, right?
Yeah, but the parking lot's not that's their problem.
Right. See, and I say it on...
You're good as long as you're on
the road.
Way.
Right. Okay, but it's the drive to the accessible point of the prison where you go in to visit somebody.
But it's like, okay, so my house has a driveway.
Right. And that's how I get to your house or up your sidewalk to knock on your door.
But the driveway is still my property.
Right.
So this driveway is still their property. It's not technically public property. Like a roadway, anybody can use it.
Right, or, this is all public.
Like I said, I don't know where the line is.
Right.
And that's what their discrepancy is.
Right, and see, that's what I'm saying. But look, what's this coming up the street here?
That's pizza.
Pizza guy. I open to the public. He can take pizza in there and deliver it to somebody. Why can't I drive down that road?
Same reason why.
That's the thing.
My driveway.
Yeah, I'm just the same thing now.
All I'm getting at,
I'm here
they have
to get information on how to visit.
I don't know where the line is, like I said.
What's your name and badge number, please?
Name and badge number?
Yes, sir.
Officer Van Hemer, badge number 203.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
No worries. Awesome. So we're trying to determine how I would go about going inside to visit somebody. But after I went back there and was going to go to the door, he said I had to leave. So I don't see, and he said that this was a private road. Well, there's no signs marking it a private road. That's where I'm confused. Or other officers confused. So, and this is the point I'm trying to make. If they don't want the public, which is us, coming down this road, there needs to be a sign right fucking here, pardon my language, y'all, right here, saying that authorized personnel only. Correct?
No,
yeah.
So let me explain to you why I'm here, right?
Yeah.
So this is a county issue. I work for the city.
Mm-hmm.
County's a ways out.
Oh, okay. So you're here until county comes?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. No, and that's why I'm just trying to stress my point that, if it's a privately, only authorized personnel road, or what he said is authorized personnel, there's only supposed to be on this road. But, well, then how do you go back to the parking lot?
Clearly, these officers had no idea what they were talking about. It was like the auditor was talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds. Watch what happens when he points out the officer's ignorance to them.
Is there somebody else that's better informed than you guys coming? Because obviously nobody's informed. This is fully accessible, which I believe it is, because there's no signs that say, oh, no authorized personnel or only authorized personnel. That is a public parking lot for visitors if they want to go in, and that's the same place you go in if you want to get information on the prison, right? Okay, so, I mean, I want to go up to the door and get my information and leave. That's what I want to do. That's why I'm here.
The prison has a right to not want you on the property. They can request that you leave the property if they want to.
I can understand they can request. That's a request. There's a difference between a request and an actual order.
As you would expect, this rubs the officers the wrong way and they threaten him with arrest. But the auditor was no newbie, and he humbled them in a way they'll never forget.
Requested us to ask you to leave.
Okay, then again, you're asking me, so I'm going to deny, and I'm going to stay here and film.
Okay, then you could be possibly placed under arrest.
For what? For trespass on public property? On a public easement? I don't think so. You know how big of a lawsuit you would get into for that? And your qualified immunity would be gone. Gone! I would take your department for everything it's got. Millions.
Okay.
I mean, do you know what the First Amendment is?
Sure.
Do you know, can you recite the First Amendment to me? Do you know your oath? Can you recite your oath to me?
Are you going to move off the property?
I'm not on the property. I'm on public easement. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can move over here on the edge. That's no problem. Yeah, I ain't gonna block the drive. But I mean, you guys are obviously blocking the drive. So, I mean, look. They're all blocking the drive. Okay, that's what I thought. So, I guess you guys are dismissed then. Have a nice day. I'm gonna be right here.
After talking with their supervisors for about 20 minutes, the officers finally addressed the auditor again.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna be concerned about you standing out here and filming. If you go and approach that prison again, and we get a call about it, we're gonna come up here and arrest you.
Oh, so you're threatening me with arrest for being on a publicly accessible road that leads up?
You've been told by an employee from the prison to stay off the prison grounds.
So I'm not allowed to go up and get information?
No.
No? Okay. So you're denying me access to information from the prison?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And who are you?
Captain Carl with the Fort Massac Police Department.
Okay. So obviously everybody needs educated around here.
Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. You guys are dismissed. Y'all been dismissed for probably 15 minutes now.
All right. Have a good day.
Yep, you too. So this is what you call the drive of shame. 4 fucking officers. Get the fuck on. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. One, 2, 3, 4. Hey, excuse me. Hello. Hi. Hello. Come here. No. Yeah, that's all I heard him say was oink, 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 too. Look, everybody left. Drive a shame, y'all. Drive a shame.
This is how you shut down the whole department. This brave man took on everybody and taught them a lesson they wouldn't be able to forget even if they wanted to. This is what happens when these corrupt cops mess with the wrong person. It's never a weakness to stand your ground in front of the very public servants you pay for, and that's exactly what this next auditor did too.
Well, hold on.
No,
It's
no,
an
no,
open...
no.
Nope. Quiet, sir.
No, you don't tell me to be
Quiet.
No.
On December 15th, 2023, an auditor who goes by the name Bay Area Transparency visited the California Department of Motor Vehicles. He was confronted by ignorant people, but little did he know that ignorant cops were on their way too.
Excuse me?
Are you from the media?
Why is that?
I'm just asking because you're filming.
I'm just taking some pictures and filming. This lady's on the phone talking about me. I heard her. This is the guy, such and such. Blah, 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 blah. Look at paper and blocking it. It's this lady. Look. What the hell is the point of that? Well, I hope you know that's a fire code violation. Hope you know you're violating the fire code right now. We're definitely going to send it to the fire marshal.
That lady was a control freak. By putting the papers on the door, she was trying to control the situation on her terms. But this was just the beginning.
You have the right to film a public building.
Let's go
No
back
problem.
the other way.
The only thing is,
Cool.
per the staff, you cannot film inside the testing area of the building because there's confidential information that's disclosed on those screens, and you don't have a right to the confidential information.
Oh well.
So,
Oh well. Well, all I can say about that, oh well.
I'm sorry.
Oh well. All I can say about that is oh well.
All right. So no problem filming. It's a public building and everything. Just try to avoid any type of confidential information that's being disclosed in the testing area.
No.
You don't have a right to confidential information.
I also don't have an obligation to protect anybody's confidential information.
No, but the building has a requirement to protect their
And they
confidential
should protect it
information.
better, yeah.
No, I'm not going to follow you. I'm advising you that
I don't care what you're advising. You're not advising me any law. There's not a law. It's a public area, open to the public, and what's the law on that? Do you know what it is?
let me ask you a question.
Well, hold on.
No,
it's
no,
an
no,
open.
no.
Nope. Quiet, sir.
No, you don't tell me to be
Quiet.
No, you don't tell me
It
to be
is an
quiet.
open. Yes, I
No,
do.
you
I'm
can't.
talking and you're
You cannot.
interrupt. I can
You're
too.
right, I am.
Quiet.
For the same reason that you
Quiet,
have the right
sir.
to video me, I have the same right to interrupt you if I
Quiet.
want.
And I can interrupt you all day too,
Sure,
but I didn't.
that's
I let you speak out of respect. You could
Okay,
do the same
you know
thing
what,
out of
that's fair.
respect.
Go ahead.
It is fair.
Go ahead.
We're both old enough to let each other speak. So the bottom line is it's an open public area, open to the public, correct? What's the law on that? The law is I can record anything I can see from the open public area. Is that true?
Yeah. in the public
Okay,
area.
in a public area, and I'm in the public
The
lobby.
testing area is not public.
I can.
You have to be
You're
invited
saying
into
I
that
can't.
area by the
It is
staff.
public. It's wide open. There is nothing up that marks that or says anything about it. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I can stand right outside of it like I did and record it if I want, unless I yell it out in the open in public, right? So if I'm out
you
in
have
the
the right to
open
do
in
that.
public where anybody can stand and look at my information, then my dumb ass needs to protect my information. Is that true? Correct. It's
No,
not.
don't
There's
answer
no.
your own questions.
Yes,
That's-
there is no obligation
That's
for me
pretty
to
poor
protect.
form to answer your own
There is
question.
no. Well, it's a rhetorical question. There's
No,
no
it's not a
obligation.
rhetorical
It is. There is no obligation for me to protect anybody's information.
Okay.
I don't have to protect any information at all. Now, do I? Yeah,
Do you have-
just because it's
do you
my
have
own
the right
personal
to
policy.
Access it, or do you have? the
How am I
intent-
accessing it?
Do you have the intent to steal people's identity?
I mean,
Do you?
I like my identity. Do you have
Do
the
you
intent?
do you have the intent to steal people's identity?
I like my identity.
You're not answering my question.
Of course, I'm not going to
because
answer your
the
question.
information that you're recording on that is the same information that you can use to steal people's identity.
Okay, and then they should protect their information.
Well, they still.
But
are
there's
required
no
to come
obligation
here. Yeah, they
for me
have
to
an
protect their
obligation.
information.
The sheriff was trying to be smart and manipulate the auditor into not filming because he couldn't even cite a law that supported his arguments.
But you're talking about morals and ethics. You don't deal in morals and ethics, sir.
No,
you deal in law.
First of all,
period.
you don't have the right.
I
or
do
the
have the right.
privilege
I do.
to tell me what I'm thinking.
I do.
No, you
I,
don't.
fuck what you're thinking. I'm telling you what your job is. Your job
know
is.
what my job is.
I do know what your
Have
job
you been a
is.
cop?
Are you a law enforcement officer,
I
sir?
am.
Are you a morals and ethics enforcement
No.
officer, sir? Okay.
I'm
Are
not.
you a feelings enforcement officer, sir?
I what?
Feelings enforcement.
No.
You're law enforcement, right?
Yes.
So your only job is to enforce law. That's it. So if it's not law, morals and ethics
My
mean
job
nothing.
goes beyond enforcing law.
No,
because
it doesn't.
You don't get to
What'd
tell
you
me
take
what
an oath to do?
to protect and keep the peace.
No. You took an oath to
the
defend what?
Constitution of the State of
That's
California
it.
and the United States.
That's all. You took an oath to the supreme law of the land. You didn't take an oath to uphold morals and ethics and keep the peace and things like that.
My duty
So,
is to keep the peace.
no,
If I
your
can keep the
duty
peace,
is to
then-
enforce law.
Well, enforce law is
That's
part
it.
of that law is the tool to keep the peace.
Because you actually don't have any authority to keep the peace, right? So if I'm arguing with somebody and I'm yelling, for instance, me and this gentleman are yelling at each other, and you say, hey, I'm coming over to keep the peace, you guys need to quit being grumpy and having an argument with each other. You don't have any authority to do that. You're
do.
just a
There's
regular
no
random
section for that.
person. No, there's not.
After the sheriff got tired of violating the auditor's rights, the officers decided to weigh in their opinions.
Yeah, I did, and so pretty much,
like you said, you have the right to film stuff. It is a public area. You just can't interfere with the business or interfere with people taking their tests.
I agree with that.
So you can't go over there and film their information.
Not true. I disagree with that.
But you
I
have the
can.
right to access their information. Is that what
I
you're
have the
saying?
right to film in a public area anything that I can see from the public area.
Anything at all.
Anything at all. Absolutely anything. From a public area. That's not interfering with the business. My camera cannot be the interference.
I think that's.
Could you talk to him for a second? I'm going to go talk to him.
Well, I'm not interested in staying here. I got shit to do. I'm going back inside. So I'll see you guys. Hey, let me get your name and badge number, bud, that's walking away. Well, let's go ahead and verbalize your name and badge number so I can have it for the record.
No.
Okay. Well, it's,
Name, badge number.
that's not how it works, but that's good. It would just be an easy complaint because we have it on
You're free to
video
complain,
and
I'm
it'll
a
go.
public employee and you're free to complain.
I know, and it's an easy one to stick on your record, no problem. Easy as that.
I'm not really worried about you hurting my record.
I know. I know, I can tell, because your supervisors protect you and nothing's going to happen to you, and you guys are probably all kind of corrupt
Well, it's
and,
because I have
and
reasonable
trashy.
behavior, and I don't. do
Doesn't
anything
seem
that's
like it.
unreasonable.
Follow your policy.
I believe my policy
Identify
is
yourself.
correct, sir.
No, what this is your ego not wanting to do something somebody's telling
What?
you to do.
What section of my
Just
policy
like
and
when I said
procedure-
be quiet.
What section of my policy and procedure are you quoting?
Look it up.
No, I'm asking you.
I
'cause
know,
you
but
just
I don't.
quoted it to
And
me.
I told you earlier. Clearly, I don't answer your questions. The moment he steps outside the bounds of the law and tries to assert authority that he doesn't have, that he's not, has no right to assert. To me, he's a bad cop. That's it. The moment he told me that if I go film that testing area, I am going to be, and I'm going to go back in here in a second. The moment he told me if I film that testing area, he's going to intervene, he became a bad cop to me. He showed himself. He showed himself as a tyrant. He showed himself as a bad cop. And he doesn't know the law. And then he likes to say that I don't know the law, or he wanted to say that I didn't know the law. And then I start spitting law, and he's like, well, you don't know the dates? And then I spit the dates, and I missed one. Oh, well, I'm not there to get you. I'm not trying to get you. No, you're wrong, man. You're wrong. It's wrong. And they're wrong. And it's not supposed to be like that. So, see, this is the testing area that they're speaking of, saying that I can't film, and we can. We can film all of it. Doesn't matter. So, it's kind of a waste of time.
All right.
And I was about to leave.
All right.
Is this the supervisor?
Huh? So just like they told you, you can film here. Just don't cause a disturbance. Don't interfere with the business. Those are crimes.
I don't need the direction. I know very well they're crimes.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page, right?
I don't need the direction. I know what a crime is, and filming in here is not a crime.
Okay.
So, and that's all I've been doing. Until I start screaming and yelling and jumping up on the desk and shaking my bare naked butt, I didn't commit a crime.
Okay.
That's simple. I need your name, ma'am. Can I get your name? She's a supervisor, I'm assuming. Can I get your name? Nikki. Okay, cool. And you're the main supervisor at this DMV? Okay, cool. We'll take care of the complaint process.
Just look at that cop's sheer arrogance. Even refused to give out his name and badge number. That's always a telltale sign that the officer is serving his ego, not the people.
Awesome. Name and badge number? Name and badge? Okay. He's not gonna give it. Give him every opportunity to give his name and badge number the right way. He chose not to. This is what we call a walk of shame. Very simple, very easy. Know your rights, ladies and gentlemen. Know the laws. Trying to say I don't care about other people when I'm literally keeping people. I've been trying to find it. Is it maybe you got it? Gotcha. Yeah. Dumbass. I mean, that's such a stupid comment. Where's your tinfoil hat? Looking for it. Do you have it maybe? So this dude is clearly a bad officer. Doesn't want to identify himself. Name and badge. See, drove away.
Hate them or love them, but you have to admit auditors do play a key role in schooling ignorant cops, and this one was no exception. What are your thoughts on the sheriff? Should he even be allowed in office at this point? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.